Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, February 25th, 2025, we're taking a look at Microsoft, MSFT stock. We're going to combine the latest news with an in-depth look at the charts, trying to determine where the price may go and how to decide when and what price to trade. First, let's dive into some of the headlines surrounding Microsoft. Recent news highlights Microsoft's advancements in quantum computing, particularly their new Majorana 1 chip, which could revolutionize the field. According to barcart.com, this is great in the long run, and the consensus is a strong buy from analysts. However, it's important to remember that this technology is likely over a decade away from commercial viability, so we can't expect immediate impacts on Microsoft's fundamentals. CNBC also states that Microsoft is still in the race for artificial intelligence leadership, with continuous investment in the field. Looking at the daily chart for Microsoft, we can see a volatile, but generally upward trend over the past year. We see a high at about $468 on July 5th, 2024. Then a big drop-off to almost $385 in August of 2024. More recently, we can see a test of the $400 level at multiple points this year. Currently, we're seeing the price near $407, which the latest close. Based on this, short-term we can see a possible test of a resistance level around $415, or a test of a support level around $400. On the other hand, CNN reports Microsoft trading near its 52-week low, and analysts also mention potential cuts to spending on AI in 2026 and beyond, so there are some bearish sentiments to consider as well. Now let's switch over to the 1-hour chart to get a closer look at recent price action. This time frame gives us a more granular view of the support and resistance levels. Remember, we are working in UTC time. On this hourly chart, we can see more pronounced fluctuations compared to the daily chart. The most recent trading shows some consolidation, suggesting indecision in the market. I'd suggest checking if we can get some movement either above $410 or below $400, as we mentioned earlier. These lines are where you may want to take positions, depending on what happens over the next few days. Focusing on the last few days on the 1-hour chart, we see a clear struggle to break above $410. This level is acting as a strong resistance. If we saw some news on Monday, February 24th, related to the quantum computing breaking news, then that may reinforce the likelihood that the stock can break above $410. Let's drill down even further to the 15-minute chart, focusing on the most recent trading hours. On the 15-minute chart, we can pinpoint precise entry and exit points for short-term trades. We can see price bouncing between roughly $402 and $404 over the course of the last day. If this channel breaks and a candle goes past this channel, it may signal a good short-term opportunity to open a position, but be cautious as there are no indicators guaranteeing this. Remember to always use stop-loss orders to manage risk when trading. So, to recap, we've looked at recent news concerning Microsoft's advancements in quantum computing and AI, along with analyst estimates. Then we've layered in our findings from the charts. We've identified key support and resistance levels around $400 and $415, and analyzed price action on daily, hourly, and 15-minute timeframes. For the long term, if we look at forecasts made in 2024, we see that Microsoft is expected to reach over $800 by the end of 2029, but that's not a guarantee. The mean price target from analysts is $510.35, but the most pessimistic target is $425, so there is some debate on how high it may go. Keep an eye on those levels and see what happens. Be sure to like and subscribe, and leave any comments below.